hard to follow those guys. But I'm Linda C. Dogan. There's another Linda Dogan, and she was a little wild. So when I decided to run for office, everybody said, "Well, we're not going to vote for her," and I had to do a thing with my name and my face on a T-shirt. Well, when I decided to run, it was when I was 6 years old. I grew up doing segregation. And the one thing that sticks out in my mind is that I had to go to what was called the colored hospital. I'm asthmatic, and I had bronchitis pneumonia. My dad we were a family that was PO, P-O, we couldn't afford the OR. I remember this one day in the hospital, my mom was at home with my sister and brother, my dad was at work, and like I said, it was the colored hospital, so we couldn't even ride the ambulance. I remember my dad was working, and my mom and my cousin were there at the hospital with me. And my cousin had to take me up to the White Hospital on his back because we couldn't ride the ambulance. So he did that, took me back to the room, and they had the room was as big as this one, a little bigger. And they had kids who had polio on one side of the room, and then they had the kids with other illnesses on the other side of the room. Well, there was a little boy named Michael. Michael had 3rd-degree burns. Michael looked like a little monster. And I was in an oxygen tent with ice on me. I remember the doctors telling my mom and my dad that I wasn't going to make it. And this lady brought her baby into the hospital, and she said, I didn't have a chance to feed my baby. I just wanted to make sure that my baby was taken care of. And so the baby's bed was here, mine was there, and Michael was like 6 beds down. And the lady decided that she had to go to work because you had to pay as your child was in the hospital. And they rolled the kids out in the hallway who had polio, and they were screaming and hollering and just crying and going on. And Michael could unzip his pants, and he was crying. Well, the lady who left her baby, the baby had died. And I can remember as a 6-year-old child saying, this is not going to happen to anybody else. That I was going to work to make it better for all children. Yes, I'm black, and I went through some hard times, but I wanted to make this world better for everybody. And the strange thing about it is, I grew up in an integrated neighborhood, even in the 60s and 70s. And I didn't even know there was a difference until Karen and Reggie had to go to another school, and I had to go to another. And until 1970, when they really integrated, we would go to restaurants and they tell us we couldn't come in. Or we could go to Woodward's and they wouldn't let us buy food there. Those injustices, I couldn't let stand. So running for office was the way that I could show that we could be represented, everybody could be represented, and everybody could be treated equal. There wasn't an easy job, because some people think I'm mean, and I probably am, you know, but I'm very passionate about people. The thing of it is, if you don't have healthy neighborhoods, you're not going to have a healthy city. And one of my meetings at the north side, which was called the Cleveland Park area back in the day, the black people and the white people sat on one side, and Roy Lane was just like, what? And they weren't even communicating. I said, listen, we're not going to do anything until this meeting until you all get together and get to know each other. There's nothing else going to happen, so we'll sit all day if you want. And it was so strange because everybody became great friends, and the neighborhood really became integrated, and people started caring about each other. I remember as a child, because I was asthmatic and I missed a lot of days out of school, everybody kept telling me, you can't do this, you can't do anything, you know, you're never going to be anything. I can remember a 2nd grade teacher telling me that. But with me, it's like, you don't tell me how to live my life, you don't tell me what to be, because I'm going to make it, and I'm going to show you. But I did it for me because I'm the first person in my family to graduate from college, and running for office was something I had to do. I didn't have a choice because I believe that you're truly part of the problem or part of the solution to the problem. And I don't intend to be part of the problem. My passion is for senior citizens and kids. And I live across the street from senior citizens. Trust me, they know every move I make. But we have to work together. And I thank this council for doing that. We have made it like we're a family. And I understand we have to make sure that the economics of the city is good in order to make our neighborhoods good, in order to make our city good. But we also have to make sure that we have good, healthy businesses downtown. And we have to be grateful for our public safety officers because they have our back. So, that's just who I am. I'm just living, nothing else. And I love Spartanburg because this is my